Hello friends, I'm Nayyar Shaikh, and in this video I'll teach you how to create a beautiful and professional hotel booking website with WordPress. Now you can watch this video and create any kind of room booking websites like hotel booking, hostel booking, resort reservation, apartment booking, room reservation, or any other accommodation services. This website that we're going to create in this video has all the important features and functionalities that a professional hotel booking website must have. Let me actually show you a demo of this. So first of all, this is the website that we'll be creating in this video. Now before I show you the design and everything about this website, first let me show you the functionality. Let me show you how this website actually works, because that is obviously the most important part. So here anyone can come, and if they want to book any room or if they want to book this hotel, they can do one thing. They can first select the check-in and check-out date, and after that they can select how many people are coming. So maybe 3 adults and 1 children, and after that they can click on check availability. Then they will be redirected to this page, this search page. Now in this page, first of all, you can see that this website has 4 very simple steps. First, you just search for the room and choose your favorite room. Then after that, you do the booking by just entering your booking details. In the third step, you go to the checkout where you need just make the payment. So there are many payment gateways that will integrate with this option. For example, if you want to accept credit and debit card payments on your website, you can you can do that thing as well. Or if you want, you can enable PayPal. You can also enable pay when you arrive. So those kind of payment methods, you can have cash payment. All those options can be enabled from here. I'll show you how you can configure all those things. And finally, once everything is done, you'll receive a confirmation email. Now this is the website that we'll be seeing. Now first of all, you can see all the rooms that are available for you. And suppose if you want to book this room, you can simply click on this button, book now button. Now here as you can see, it says $30 per person. Now if I hover over this button, it says $210, so $210. Now that is because of this option. We have selected 4 guests. So this has already calculated this thing, and this is giving us this amount. Now if you want, you can simply click on this button. You will be redirected to the second step. As you can see, now you're under booking option. Now you can just enter your basic details, like when will you be arriving, at what time. You can have, if you have any special request, you can enter that thing. And we'll also see how to create additional services. So if you want to create some additional services like airport pickup, sightseeing tour, or any other option like this, you can have this thing as well. And you can charge some extra money for these additional services. Then in the third step, this person will simply click on proceed to checkout. Obviously they'll have to enter all these details, and then they can click on proceed to checkout. Now once they do that, they will be now redirected to the third step, checkout step. Here first of all, they can see all the details that they have entered, their name, phone number, all those details can be seen over here. And then they can now select this, whether they want to make payment through credit card, through debit card, through bank transfer, payment on arrival, or booking request. This is just a simple booking request. So they can select this option and they can book this option. Now let's again come back to our dashboard. In fact, let's again come back to our home page. Let me now show you the home page. So this is how your home page will look like. First of all, you have this simple, very beautiful section over here. This is basically a slider. So if you want to have this slider, you can have this slider. Instead of this slider, if you want a simple section, a simple background section, I'll show you how you can do that thing as well. And obviously at top you have your header, you have your logo. At the left hand side, obviously you can just remove this logo and upload your own personal logo. At the right hand side, you have this simple menu, and you have this book now button. When you click on this book now button or book online button, you will be redirected to the search page. We'll see that thing later on. Then when you scroll down, you have your another section, and this is just a simple about section. So you can have, you can type something about your hotel or about your service. Then we have the third option, which is your favorites room option. So you can featured some rooms on your homepage. So if you want, you can do this thing as well. Then you have some additional services. For example, as you can see over here, restaurant, spa, conference room, swimming pool. You can showcase all the additional services that you provide. Then when you scroll down, you also have the gallery section, so you can showcase all your beautiful images gallery over here. Then we'll also see how to create this section, news and events section. Basically, this is your blogging section. So I'll show you how you can create different blogs and how you can update them and how you can upload them on your website. Then you can also have some testimonials on your website, some ratings and reviews on your website. And finally, you have your footer. Now in the header, if you click on this book online button, you will be redirected to this search page. We have already seen this thing. Now at the left hand side, you will see booking details. So if a person wants to do booking, if they want to change the booking detail, they can do that thing from here. They can also filter these room services based on price. So if they want to showcase, or if they want to display only rooms which come under $100 budget, they can set this thing to around $100. Now they will see only those rooms available. Now similarly, they can go ahead and filter these things even more. For example, I want to display only those rooms wherein I get free breakfast. So I can tick mark this thing, and now only those rooms will be filtered. And just like that, even for additional services also, I want to showcase only those rooms in which massage and spa is available. So I can now again furthermore filter these options. And this is how these services will display. For example, as you can see, Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi is included, private balcony, all these options are included for you. Breakfast is included. All these options are included for you. All these services are included for you. Now, if you want, you can do one thing. You can click on this room and you can also see how a single room page looks like. Okay, so this is how it looks like. First of all, you have the gallery. So you can see all the different images of this room. You can also zoom in this thing. So you can see this in this light box. And after that, you can see how many maximum guests are available, booking nights. So at least one night is booking. Then after that, you can see the bed type. You can see the area in meter square or square feet. You can see that option. Then you can type in some detail about this room or about this hotel. And a customer can also see the availability over here. Then they can also see all the different services that are available with this room, some additional services. And if there is any room review, they can see that thing as well. And obviously at the bottom, if they don't like this room, they can get some additional request. But so they will get some additional room, recent room or related rooms. They can now click on that and they can book some other room if they want. Now here, as you can see at the right hand side, the sidebar is sticky. This is fixed. So if you scroll down or if you scroll up, this thing is fixed. So instead of this, you can do one more thing. You can enable Google AdSense over here so that you'll have higher chances of your ads getting clicked over here because this is fixed over here. So this is also a very important option. Similarly, we'll see how to create some other pages as well. For example, I'll show you how to create your blog page, your about page, contact page, testimonials page. All the many different pages we'll be creating in this video. Now there is one more page over here, your account page. So whenever a customer books any room, they can go to this page. They'll get their own front end dashboard, and here they can see the room that they have booked and all the different details. They can now click on this room, book up, and they can see all the different additional services they have selected. All these options can be seen from here. If they want, they can change the account details and so on. Now let me show you the backend of this website. So whenever someone books any room, you will get this backend. You can see this option. You can now click on this option, edit option. You can see whether the payment is selected, whether the payment is on arrival or the payment is completed or not. And if you want to see more detail about this person, about this booking, you can click on this edit option. You can see this person's phone number, person's email address, booking detail, what is the date of booking, what is the time of booking. Everything can be seen from here. So you will see this thing in the back end. Now, if you want, you can also manually create different bookings. So if you have any person who comes on offline, and if you want to include that in this software, you can do one thing. You can click on add new booking and you can manually add that detail in this booking website. Obviously, I'll show you how to do all these things in this video. Alright guys, so this was a very short demo of the website that we'll be creating in this video. I hope you guys like the demo website. If you like the demo website and if you want to create this exact same website, make sure you guys watch the complete tutorial. And also make sure you subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future notifications. Now, if you find this video helpful, give a thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can always leave them in the comments section below. Now, let's start creating this website. Right guys, now to create any kind of website, whether it's an e-commerce website, a simple blog, a business website, hotel booking website, membership website, whatever kind of website you want, we need two basic things: a domain name and a hosting account. A domain name is simply the name or the URL of your website. For example, blogdude.com, youtube.com, google.com, all these things are different domain names. So we also have to register a domain name on the internet so that whenever someone wants to visit your website, they can simply type in this domain name in the browser URL bar and they can land on your website. Now the second and the most important thing is your hosting account. A hosting is basically a computer wherein your entire website is saved. So if you see this entire website with all the different pages, all the different room details, all the backend and everything, this entire website is saved in a computer, and that computer is running 24/7 so that whenever someone wants to visit your website from any particular place at any given time, they can always come to your website and they can always see your website live. So your website is always live, your website is always up and running. Now, hosting is the most important thing about your website because everything related to your website is directly or indirectly dependent on your hosting. For example, your website speed, your website's performance, the user experience on your website, and even your ranking on Google search results is totally dependent on your hosting. So if you selected a good and reliable hosting, your website speed and performance will be amazing. Your website will receive nice ranking on Google search results, and with that, the user experience on your website will also be really great. Now basically there are literally thousands of different hosting providers available in the market, but unfortunately only a handful of them are really good enough to consider. But you don't have to worry about that. You can simply open a new tab and type in blogdude.com/FC. FC stands for Fast Comet, and this link is also given in the video description below. So you don't even have to type in this thing, simply click on that link and you should be redirected to this page. And this is the hosting that we'll be using, Fast Comet hosting. You can see there are 3 different plans available: Fast Cloud, Plus and Extra. And you can also see the pricing is very affordable, very genuine pricing. And if you want to see all the different features and all the different, usability of this hosting, you can hover over this. You can see that with this hosting, you'll get free cPanel and free Softaculous app installer. You'll get free daily backup. So your website will be automatically backed up every single day. So even if something happens to your website, you have your free daily backup. You can easily restore your website. You get free Cloudflare CDN. So it will make your website more secure and it will also improve your website speed. You get free Let's Encrypt SSL. I'll show you what is this SSL certificate, how to use this thing. This is very important. And to furthermore improve and enhance your security, your website security, you have BitNinja server security. You also get free website transfer and domain transfer. So if you already have a website with some other hosting, you can transfer your website for free on this hosting. I'll show you how to do that. So you just have to contact the customer support and they will do that for you. And similarly, if you have a domain name registered on some other website, you can transfer or you can migrate that domain name with Fast Comet. With that, you have some more features. For example, you get 25 GBs of SSD space, and you can see these guys are using the fastest, the best quality RAID 10 configuration SSD storage. Now this is really important because most of the hosting providers use the HDD space. But here, as you can see, these guys are using the RAID 10 configuration of SSD space. So your website speed and performance will be far better, much better than any other hosting services compared. And with this, you can also host unlimited websites on one single hosting. So you just purchase this hosting account once, and for all your future websites, you don't have to purchase a new hosting account. You can host all those websites in one single plan. Now you can just go ahead, scroll down, read more about these features. And as I said you earlier, there are 3 different plans. Now for most of you guys, I would recommend you to start with the middle plan, Fast Cloud Plus plan. So if you want, you can simply select this option, click on this button, Get Started button. Now you'll be redirected to this page, and here first of all you have to register a new domain name. So if you have not already registered a domain name, you can do this from here. So for example, if I want to register this domain name fahem.com, I can type in fahem and I can select in .com from here. Or if you want, you can select some other domain name extension, for example .net, .org, .in, .biz, .co.uk, .us. There's so many different domain name extensions available. There's some generic domain name extensions available as well, for example .uk, .shop, .design, .global. So whatever domain name extension you want, you can select this thing and click on Use this domain. Now if you already have a domain name, you can select this option, I already have a domain name, and you can type in your domain name over here. So for example, if you have already registered a domain name on some other website, for example on GoDaddy or Namecheap or any other website, you can type in that domain name over here, and you can now redirect your domain name from GoDaddy to Fast Comet. I'll show you how that is done in the next step. First, let's select this option, Register a Domain Name. So if you want to register a new domain name, type in this thing and click on Use this domain. Now you'll be redirected to the third step. You just have to enter your basic details. So here, for example, your first name and last name, your address, all these basic details, your phone number, address, all these basic details. Now there are 2 things which are very important over here, your email address and master password. So make sure you enter your personal email address over here, email address of which you have access to, and also make sure you have your password set over here. And whatever email address and master password you type in over here, make sure you remember that, because this will become your login credentials. So whenever you want to log into your Fast Comet cPanel or your Fast Comet account, you'll have to enter this email address and master password again. So make sure you remember this thing. Then after that, again scroll down, you will see your basic information related to your hosting service. So we have selected the plus plan, and data center location will be automatically selected for you based on your location. So because I'm from Mumbai, for me, Mumbai data center location is selected. So if you're from India, for you, Mumbai data center location will be selected. If you're from Australia, for you, Sydney data center location will be selected, and so on. So I would recommend you not to change this data center location. Under period, make sure it is 12 months. If you change this thing, you'll have to pay some extra money. So make sure you don't change this thing. Make sure it is 12 months. Now, if you want to keep domain privacy, you can have it. It will just cost you $4 per year. But if you want to save $4 per year, you can untick this thing as well. And at the bottom, you just have to enter your card detail, the card detail from which you want to make payment. So simply enter your credit, debit or your ATM card number, card expiry date, CVV number over here. And just make sure you either have this Visa or a MasterCard or American Express or Discover. Now I'm saying this because most of the people in India have the RuPay card. Now RuPay is a domestic card, it is a state sponsored card, and it is not accepted anywhere outside India. So if you have a RuPay card, it is not accepted over here. Make sure you get a Visa or a MasterCard, which is very common throughout the world. Now scroll down again at the bottom, tick mark these two things. Now your total price might differ a little bit. For me it is 67 because I'm registering a new domain name and I'm getting this domain privacy. So for me it is a little bit extra, around $15 or $20 extra. For you it might be 50, 60, 70, something like that. Okay. So simply select this option and finally click on complete order. Alright guys, now once you click on that complete order and once you make the payment, after that you have to open a new tab and type in my.fastcomet.com. Now you will be redirected to this page, and here you have to enter the email address and your master password. So whatever email address and master password you have set in your previous step, type in the same thing over here and click on login. Now this is your dashboard. You just have to scroll down over here and you can see all the details related to your website. Now first of all, let me show you the support option. So you have to click on support tickets. If you have any doubt, any problem with your hosting or with anything, you can click on support tickets and click on submit ticket. You can raise a new ticket. And if you want to redirect, or if you want to migrate your website from one hosting to another, for example, if you have your website on some other hosting and if you want to migrate to Fast Comet, or if you have a domain name registered somewhere else and if you want to migrate to Fast Comet, you can select this option, website transfer. You can enter your details over here, all the details related to your website and hosting, and after that they will do that for you. Okay, so make sure you do this thing. Similarly, if you have some more options, if you click on support tickets, click on submit ticket. If you have any billing or sales related option or detail, domain transfer, website is down, or if you want to install any script, like if you want to install WordPress or anything like that, you can click on this option. Or if you want to properly install SSL, you can select this option. But I'll show you how to do all these things. First of all, again, come back to your dashboard, or again come back to your home page. And here you have to scroll down. You will see this option over here. Your website name will be present over here. And at the right hand side, you will see this CP, which stands for your control panel. So you simply have to click on this CP button, and again you'll have to enter your master password. Then after that, click on proceed. Alright, so this is your C panel. This is your control panel. Now the very first thing that I want to do is I want to install SSL certificate on my domain name. So if you see at the right hand side, you will see your primary domain, and for me it is fahem.in. You can see for me SSL is already installed on this domain name. I can see DV certificate is written over here, and I have my logpad over here, which means that SSL is already installed and activated on my domain name. But for you, if you see any problem over here, any error, or for you if it does not show DV certificate, you can do one thing. You can click on this search form. You can search for Let's Encrypt SSL. Click on this option, and from here at the bottom you will see all the different domain names or subdomains. Now if you want to install SSL on this domain name, fahem.in, you can select this domain name and click on issue, and after that click on issue again. SSL will be successfully installed and activated for your website. Now what is this SSL certificate? By the way, if you see my demo website, you will see this is my domain name, and besides this domain name you will see this logpad. When you click on that, it says connection is secure. Now this is very important, especially it is compulsory for our website because we'll be accepting credit card and debit card payments on our website. So for us it is compulsory. If you don't have SSL installed on your domain name, you cannot accept any online payments. So very important. Now again come back to your C panel, and now once you install SSL on your domain name, now you can install WordPress on that domain. So to do that, you have to again click on the search bar and you have to search for Softaculous app installer. You'll get this app over here. Click on this option, Softaculous App Installer. And here you can see all the different apps that you can install on your domain name. Now in this case, we want to install WordPress on our domain. So I'll click on WordPress. Now you have to click on this Install Now button. So click on this button. First of all, you can choose the version of WordPress you want to install on your website. So I want to choose the latest version, which is 5.6. If you're watching this video in future, obviously it will be different. Now for choose installation URL, make sure under protocol, it is HTTPS and not HTTP. If it is HTTP for you, make sure you change this thing to HTTPS. Then after that, you have to choose your domain name on which you want to install SSL. So for this example, I want to choose this domain name, zante2.fahem.in. Then after that, under in directory, it will be WP will be typed in for you. Make sure you delete this WP and make sure your in directory box is empty. Nothing is typed in that box. All right. Then after that, you have your site settings. Now under your site settings, you just have to give your website some name and you have to describe your website. So basically, you just have to enter your website name or your company's name over here or your brand's names over here. And after that, you have to describe your website, your company or your brand in few words. Now, if you want, you can leave it as it is for now and you can change this thing later on as well. I'll show you how to do that. Then a very important option is given over here, your admin account option. You have your username and password. So by default, your username is admin and your password is pass. I would recommend you, in fact, I would highly recommend you to change this thing, because if you don't do this thing, your website security will be compromised. So make sure you change this thing. Delete this admin and type in some other domain name or type in some other username for your website. So I'll type in this thing. Similarly, make sure to delete this password and type in some other password of your choice. Now, once you do that, you have to change your email address as well. So make sure you type in your own personal email address over here. All right. And after that, just scroll down at the bottom and click on this install button. Now, once you do that, WordPress will start installing on your domain name. And this is a very small, very short process. Hardly it will take 4 or 5 seconds. Now, as you can see, it is already done. Now you can do one thing. You have two links. Open both the links in new tab. This is one. This is another link. So let's see both the links. First of all, this link that you have opened, this is just your website. This is how your website is looking right now. Okay. Obviously, we want to change this design. Instead of something like this, we want to convert our website into something amazing like this one. But we'll see later on how to do that. The second link that you have opened is your dashboard link. And this basically, I think this is the most important link or most important page of your website, because you will be controlling your website from this page. This is your dashboard. So whether you want to change your website design, whether you want to add any features or functionalities on your website, whether you want to create pages, post, manage pages, post, comment, anything, you'll do everything from this page, from this dashboard page. And whenever you want to come to your dashboard page, you just have to type in your website name. After that, put a /wp-admin. You will land on your dashboard. And whenever you install WordPress on a new domain name, there are a few basic things that we have to understand, and there are a few basic settings that we have to do. So first, let's see them. Now, first of all, from the left hand side, we have several options. First option is your dashboard option, and this is basically how your dashboard looks like. Now, I would recommend you to do one thing, click on screen options and untick everything from here, because these widgets are not really useful one. Later on in this video, when we install new themes and plugins, we'll get some useful widgets on our dashboard. So make sure for now you just keep it clean, delete all the extra widgets, click on the screen option from top and untick everything from here. Then at the left hand side, you have another option, post option. So this option or this page will be used to create different blog posts, to create different posts, to do blogging basically. Then the third option is your media option. And obviously, whatever images, whatever media files you have throughout your websites, for example, all these different images, all the different media files that you see on your website, everything will be stored over here. You can come to this page and you can manage your media files. Then you have the pages option, which obviously will be used to create different pages or to edit and manage different pages. Then you have the comment option, from where you can manage your comments if you want to approve, unapprove them, if you want to reply them, if you want to mark them spam, or if you want to delete them, you can do that thing as well. Then after that, you have your appearance option, which is a very important option, because this thing, let me actually show you this thing. Right now, I have shown you this is how your website is looking right now. Now this design or this appearance of your website is because of this theme, 2021 theme. Now if you do one thing, if you just go ahead and activate some other theme, for example, let's do one thing. Let's activate this 2019 theme. Now once again, if you go back to your website and if you refresh it, Now as you can see, your website is looking completely different. So this is basically what a theme does. A theme changes the style and appearance of your website. Now obviously we don't want to use these themes. We don't want to create a boring website like this one. We want to create a beautiful and amazing website like this one, which has all these beautiful designs, and with that it also has all these amazing features. So we don't want these themes. So you can do one thing, all the extra theme, just click on that and make sure you delete this theme. Okay. And this theme as well, click on this, click on delete. Now later on in this video, we'll be using some other theme, not this 2019 or 2020 theme. Then we have the plugins option, click on that. Now under plugins also, you'll see few plugins are already installed and activated for you. I would recommend you to tick mark this thing under bulk action, click on delete and delete these plugins as well. Now these are extra plugins which are not really useful for this example or for this tutorial or for this kind of website. Now first of all, what is a plugin? Now a plugin is kind of a software or an add-on which will add some extra features and functionalities to your WordPress website. So if you have seen, theme is basically the design and plugins are the features. So this demo website that you see, all this thing that you see, these are all designed. So this will be because of the theme, and all the other things, for example, your room bookings thing, everything when a customer comes over here, they click on check availability. So this process, this feature will be added by the plugins. So we'll see how to add different themes and plugins in our next step. First, let's complete this dashboard option. Now again, at the left hand side, you see this settings option, click on settings. And here, if you have not already changed your website name and description, you can do it from here. And you have your WordPress address and site address. Now make sure under WordPress address and site address, you have HTTPS. Okay. Make sure it is not HTTP, it is HTTPS. Then after that, under admin email address, make sure it is your own personal email address. If you see some random email address over here, delete that and enter your own personal email address. Now under membership, make sure this thing is tick mark. Anyone can register. Very important option. Now if you don't tick mark this thing, no one will be able to come and register and create a new account on your website. So no customer will be able to create an account on your website. So make sure you tick mark this thing. Anyone can register, so that anyone can come to your website, create an account on your website. Then after that, you can do one thing. You can change the time zone for your, based on your country. So because I'm from India, I'll select this Kolkata time zone. Then after that, click on save changes. Now under settings, you will see permalinks, click on that. By default for you, day and name will be selected or some other option will be selected. Make sure you select this option, post name option, and click on save changes. Very important option. Now once you do these things, again come back to your dashboard. Alright guys, now let's do one thing. Let's install a new theme. Because right now, as you can see, this is how your website is looking. And obviously we don't want a boring and plain website like this one. We want an amazing, beautiful looking website like this one. And with that, we also want these features. So we'll install a new theme, and with that theme, we'll get all the plugins that will add these required features to our website. Now to get this plugin, again, you have to open a new tab and type in blogdoot.com/Zante. Now this link is also given in the video description below. So again, you don't have to type in this thing. Simply click on that link and you should be redirected to this page. Now this is the plugin, or this is the theme that we'll be using, Hotel Zante theme. And if you scroll down, you can see and you can learn more about this theme. And here, as you can see, the reason I chose this theme is because of this. This has the best rating available on ThemeForest. Now, as you can see, 4.99 average rating based on 94 ratings. And there are many different themes available for hotel booking, but this is just on another level in terms of design, in terms of features, in terms of everything. So this is the theme that we'll be using. Now you can scroll down, you can learn more about all the different features and all. Now this is the theme that you have to purchase because this is a premium theme. This will cost you $64, but this is a one-time payment. So once you make this $64 payment, again, you don't have to make another payment again anytime in your lifetime. So this is one-time payment. You pay this $64 once, and after that you can use this theme forever, for lifetime on your website. And not only that, we also get 6 months of support from the theme developers. You can see over here. So if you have any problem, any problem setting up the theme, or with regards to any particular feature or any particular plugin, you can come over here. You can go to comment section and you can write in or type in your question over here. They will answer you. So again, you just need to purchase this theme. So go to item details, click on buy license, and just click on this add to cart or click on this buy now button and make sure you purchase this theme. Once you do that, you have to hover over this username which is given at the top right corner, and after that click on downloads. Now under downloads you will see all the different themes and plugins that you have purchased from this platform. Now this is the theme that we want to use, Hotel Zante. So you have to click on this download button and after that click on installable WordPress file only. Now once you do that, you will see a new file will be installed for you or will be downloaded for you. Now this is the file that we need to install on our website. So again, come back to your dashboard. Now click on appearance. Now click on add new and click on upload theme and select this file. So I'll simply drag and drop this file over here and click on install now. Now once this theme is installed, you need to activate this theme. So as you can see, this theme is successfully installed. Now click on this activate link. Now once it is activated, you will get this notice over here. This theme requires the following plugin. So as I said earlier, with this theme you also get all the required plugins. Now before we do that, before we install these plugins, let's do one thing. Let's also delete this extra 2019 theme. So let me delete this thing as well. Now you should have only one theme installed and activated over here. Now you can click on this install plugin. So click on this link, begin installing plugins. And now we just need to install these few plugins. So you can do one thing, you can tick mark over here. This will select everything because we don't want to do it one by one. We don't want to install and activate each plugin one by one. We want to do it all at once. So make sure to tick mark this thing. It will select everything and under bulk action, select install and click on apply. Okay, so once all these themes are successfully installed, you have to go at the bottom and click on this link, return to required plugin installer. And now it's time to activate these installed plugins. So again, tick mark this thing, it will select everything. Now this time under bulk action, select activate and click on apply. Now this will activate all the plugins at once for you. And once it is done, you have to click on dashboard. Now once you click on dashboard, you might be redirected to some other page. So again, click on dashboard. And now here as you can see, you are now redirected to your dashboard page. Now the very first thing that I want to do is first let me show you how your website is looking right now. So if you refresh your website, you'll see your website looks a little bit different than what it was looking earlier. But still it does not look anything or anywhere clear or anywhere close to what your demo website looks like. So we need to do a few things over here. Now the very first thing that I want to do is I want to first copy this link, open this in a new private window just to show you how everything is looking right now. Now what we want to do is we want to create different hotels. So this is how it is looking, by the way. We need to create different hotels. Now if I open any single hotel room, for example, if I open, let's say this one, double room or any one, you can see it has many different details over here. It has the type of bed, it has the area, it has all the different how many guests it can accommodate, all these different options, what all services are available, all these options are given over here. So the very first thing we need to do is we need to start creating rooms, obviously, because this is related to this very topic. So what we'll do is we'll start creating rooms, and before we start creating rooms, we need to create these details that I've just shown you. We need to create all the additional services, we need to create and we need to do settings related to rooms, and after that we can create our first room. So let's see how we can do that. So first of all, come back to your dashboard. I'll start with services because most of the things are already created for you. Only these services things are a little bit extra. So to create these services, you'll see this option at the left hand side, Eagle Booking. Hover over that and click on services. Now here you can see that there are two different types of services. One is just the room service. So all the service which comes with this room, for example, breakfast, coffee maker, private balcony, air conditioner, and so on. And we can also create some additional services, for example, spa, and after that, airport. So those kind of services. So these room services are just inbuilt, or it comes by default with the room. And these additional services, if this customer wants, they can make some extra payment and they can opt for these services. So let's see how we can create both the type. So first of all, to create a new service, click on this button, add new service button. And let's start with the basic services or the default services. Now let me first create this breakfast because this is the most simplest one. I'll give it a title of breakfast. And if you want, you can also give some description. Now this description will show, let me actually go to the search page. So if you go to search page, you will see all these icons. If you hover over any icon, as you can see, at top it says Wi-Fi, and after that, below that it says Wi-Fi included. So that below option or that below line, which is your subtitle, is this description. So breakfast included, all those things. So if you want to add the same kind of or similar kind of description, you can do that. So I'll just type in breakfast included, and after that, whatever icon you want, you can select this thing. So I'll click on this font awesome icon, and let's search for spoon or maybe some other icon. Let's select maybe coffee icon. Okay, So whatever icon you want, you can select this thing, and under type we have two options. We have normal and we have additional. Now this is just a normal service. I'll just select normal and click on publish. Now once it is created, to create a new service, click on add new service, and this time let's select Wi-Fi. So again I'll type in Wi-Fi under title, and under description I can just type in free Wi-Fi included or something like that. And under this icon again we'll search for Wi-Fi icon or any other icon you want. Select this thing, click on publish. Now let me create just one more. Click on add new service, and let's select this widescreen TV maybe. All right, or maybe air conditioner, anything you want. So I'll just create this one, and again for icon you can search for desktop icon, TV icon, whatever icon you want. You can select this and click on publish. Now similarly you can just go ahead, create as many services as you want, and this is how you create these room services or your basic normal services. Now to create these additional services, let's see how we can do that. So steps are almost same. Just click on add new service, and let's create this one, airport pickup. So I'll type in this thing. Now for this I'll select maybe cabs icon or taxi icon. So let's select this taxi icon, and now this time instead of normal we'll select additional, and we have to select price. So for example I want to set $25 or $50 price for airport pickup. Then after that we have to select the type of price. So this price is per room or per guest. So I'll select maybe per room. Okay, maybe in per room we can have 3 or 4 people, and if you select per guest, then it will be multiplied. So if 3 people are coming, then 3 into 50. Okay, so I'll select per room, and price type to night or trip. So per trip or per night. So whatever you can select, I'll select per trip, and after that I'll click on publish. Now similarly you can just go ahead and create more additional services. For example, you can create this one. All right, and for this also you can select some icon. So let me select this spa icon or some other icon. Then for this also you can have some price. For example, let's select $25, and price type maybe this time we obviously will select per guest, per night. Okay, this is much better. Then after that just go ahead and click on publish, and similarly you can go ahead, create more normal and additional services. Now if you want to give some exceptions, you can create some exceptions as well. For example, under Eagle booking you'll see this exception settings. So click on exceptions and click on add new exception. So in exceptions you can have basic things. For example, let me show you. So if there is any booking, manual booking or automatic booking, or if there are any dates that you want to block booking on, you can create those dates over here. So maybe I want to do one thing. I'll just give it a title of blocked dates or something like that, and after that you can select custom price. If you want for these dates, whatever you're going to set, you can have custom price for those dates, or if you want you can just block booking on those dates. So first of all I want to block booking on these dates, maybe from, let's see, from today till next week. Then I'll click on publish. Now similarly I'll click on a new exception, and for holiday seasons maybe I want to have different pricing. So I'll select custom price, and I'll set price of maybe $150 per day or per night, whatever it is. Okay, and you can select the timing. You can select the timing for this also. So maybe from 18th to 31st. Okay, then I'll just click on publish. So you can create these kind of exceptions as well. Now after this we'll be creating different rooms, and we'll be setting different rates for different rooms based on per guest or per room. Now we'll set different pricing for that, but this pricing, because we have set this pricing as custom pricing, this pricing will override those default pricing. You'll understand everything later on, don't worry. If you don't understand, you can ask me in the comment section below. Once I do those things on my screen, you will understand everything. In fact, let's do one thing. Let's create our first room. So to do that, you'll hover over Eagle bookings and click on rooms and click on add new room, and let's actually copy and paste everything from this page. So for the room title, I want to give it a title of single room. Then after that you will see we have these options. So if you want, you can just copy paste everything, or you can just type in detail about your room. So about all the different features available with this room and so on. So if you want, you can do this thing as well. So I'll go to visual section. Now this is just simple text. Let me actually fix this thing first. Alright, so this is just simple text. Now if you want, you can do some more things. For example, in this example, you can see this is a bulleted list. So similarly, if you want to do that thing as well, you can simply select this much, click on billeted list, or if you want, you can make it numbered list. You can do these things as well. Similarly, if you want to do a few more things, for example, if you want to make anything bolder, you can just do it like this. Select this bold option if you want to make anything italic, or if you want to block quote anything. For example, I want to block quote this much. Okay, let me select this much. Okay, now as you can see, this is block quoted. Similarly, if you want to add any color, if you want to change the color of any text and so on, you can do everything from here. Then when you scroll down, you will see main details or most important details related to this room. So maximum guest allowed, you can see this option will be given over here, max guest. In this example, 3 adults, 1 children. So I'll select maybe 3, and we don't have children yet, but we'll see. Let me actually do one thing for now. Let me just publish this page. Let me show you how we can enable children first, because right now we don't have different option for adults and children's. We just have this guest option. So this will include all adults as well and for children's as well. Now, if you want to have this option, that's good. But if you want to have different option or different pricing for adults and different pricing for children, you can have that option as well. Let me show you how we can do that. So for that, again, hover over Eagle Bookings and open this settings in a new tab. So under Eagle Bookings, click on settings. Now under general settings, you will see this option. If you scroll down here, as you can see, adults and children, if you just make it on, you have some more options. We'll see these options later on in this video. First, let me just click on save changes. You can do one more thing if you want to change the unit of measure. Instead of meter per square, if you want to make it square foot, okay, instead of like that, you can do that thing as well. Now I'll click on save changes. Again, if you come back to this page and refresh it, and if you scroll down, as you can see, instead of max guest, we have max adults, max children. So maybe 3 adults maximum, 1 children maximum. And how many of single rooms do you have available in your hotel? So maybe in my hotel, I have 5 such rooms. So I'll type in quantity 5. If you have only 1 room, if you want, you can just type in 1. Now, what is minimum nights and maximum nights? So a person can book for minimum, maybe they'll have to book for minimum, 2 days or 3 days or 2 nights or 3 nights. Similarly, they can book maximum of maybe 10 nights or 20 nights. If you want to set any minimum and maximum number, you can set these things over here as well. Then you have your description option. So if you go to your search option, if you go to your archive option, you can see this is your description. So these 2 lines, so just this simple text, this will be your description. So whatever you type under description, this text will display over here. So maybe I'll just copy and paste in this text over here. All right. Now what is the room size? So I have selected square foot. So maybe it is 250 square foot. And what is the bed type? So in this case, for this example that we're creating right now, this is single bed. Okay, so I'll copy it, paste it over here. Now, if you want, you can also feature this room on your website, on your homepage. So these, if you set this thing featured, if you tick mark this thing, this link or this particular thing or this particular room will show on your homepage. Again, we'll talk about these things in detail later on in this video. Now we have the pricing option. So again, if you come back to this option, the pricing is by default $30. So maybe I'll type in room pricing $30. Now, if you want, you can also have one more thing. If you want, you can have different pricing for different weekdays. Okay, from over here, if you want, you can have different pricing for each day. Then after that, if you, for example, instead of $30 for Sundays, I want it $50, and maybe on Saturdays I want it $40. All right. And price per adult, maybe if you just set $30 over here, this is price per room. If you type in any number over here, it will become price per adult and price per children. So you have both the options. If you want to set price based on room or based on per guest, you can do that thing as well. Now slider image. So these images that you have in your slider or as your gallery images. Now there is a link given in the video description below. If you click on that link, you will be redirected to my website blogdude.com. In fact, you will be redirected to a similar post like this one. So for every single tutorial that I create on my YouTube channel, I create a blog post like this. And in this blog post, when you click on that link, which is given in the video description, you'll be redirected to a similar blog post. And here at the bottom, you will see this text, or you'll see this link, download free images. You just have to click on this download button. A new zip file will be downloaded for you. You have to do one thing. You have to unzip this file. Let me show you. So for example, if this is that zip file, you just have to right click over here and click on extract files. Once you do that, you will get a new folder. And in that folder, as you can see, you have all the different images and files that you need to create this website. So I've given you all the slider images, all the gallery images, and so on. So let's do one thing. This is just for demo purposes. So if you don't already have images for your website or for your client, you can use these images as your demo images. So let's come over here, click on upload or add images, go to upload images, select files, and I'll do one thing. I'll go to this media folder. In this, we have this gallery folder. I want to select everything, click on open. Now all these images will be uploaded over here. Now once it is done, you will get this button, use these files, click on that. And now as you can see, all your images are uploaded. If you want to rearrange them, you can do that thing as well. Now we have the services option. So whatever services are available for this room, you can tick mark this thing. And if you want to offer any additional services with this room, you can just select those options from here. Now if you want, you can also add some reviews. We have not yet created any reviews, but I'll show you how to create reviews. So once you create reviews, after that you can come over here and you can select those reviews. And if you want to add any exception to this, for example, if you want to add this holidays exception or block dates exception over here, you can add these exceptions as well. Then external integration, if you want to integrate this room with some external website, for example, if someone clicks on this button, check availability button, if you want to redirect them to some other website, once they click on that button, you can enter that link over here. All right. And if you want, you can also change the layout of this page. I don't want to do that for now. And you have some more options. For example, for this page, if you want to show, if you want to have, sticky header, transparent header, semi-transparent header, you can show those options as well. Now, if you want, you can also set a featured image. So I'll set this image as my featured image. Click on set featured image and click on update. Now this, let me show you the search page. This will be your featured image. So whatever you set as your featured image, it will display as this image. All right. Now, once it is created, now you can do one thing. You can open this option in a new tab. And if you see once you open this link, view post link in a new tab, if you see this option 404 error, that is page not found error, you can do one thing, very simple setting. Come back to your dashboard and under settings, you will see permalinks. Click on that. And again, make sure you have selected post name. Click on save changes. Now, once you do that, again, come back to this page and try to refresh it again. All right, let me do it again. Now, if you still see this problem, if you still find this problem, do one thing, copy this link and open this in a new private window. See if it is solved or not. Now, as you can see in private window, it is opening perfectly. We don't have any problem over here. So sometimes it might happen that on your website, these changes might not take place instantly. And that is because of this hosting that we're using. So the hosting that we're using, Fast Comet hosting, this hosting does default caching of your website just to improve your website speed and performance. So sometimes when you come to this website, you might not see those changes instantly. So I would recommend you to refresh this page a few times. Now, as you can see, once I refreshed it, now I can see all these changes. And now here, as you can see, you have this option, you have your hotel, you have all this slider. This is the max guest, booking nights, minimum booking nights, and all those options are given over here. Area, the description that you have typed, all the room services. Now additional room services are not displayed over here, but we'll see how to fix this thing. Now let's see whether this check-in checkout thing is available or it is working or not. So maybe I want to check in today and check out on this date, and you can select maximum adults, children, click on check availability. Now, as you can see, once you do that, this page just got refreshed. You're not redirected to any other page. Normally what should happen is once you select this option and click on check availability, you should be redirected to the to the booking page, but that is not happening. And that is because we have not yet created pages related to these options. For example, we have not yet created the bookings page, search page, checkout page, all those pages. So until and unless we create those pages, these things will not work. So let's see how we can do that. So to create these pages, again, come back to your dashboard, click on pages. Now over here, first of all, I want to do one thing. I want to delete this sample page that is not at all important or required. And I also want to do one thing. I want to open this Eagle booking settings in a new tab. Okay. So in one tab, I have opened these pages, and in another tab, I have opened this option. Now over here, you can click on booking system. And here, as you can see, for every single page, for search page, booking page, checkout page, account page, contact page, we have different shortcodes. So this thing that you see under this square brackets, this is your shortcode. So for search page, this is your shortcode. So do one thing, copy this shortcode from here, come back to this pages, click on add new to add a new page. And because we have copied this shortcode for search page, let's create a search page. So under title, I'll just type in search, and after that click on this plus button and select shortcode. If you don't see shortcode, search for shortcode. You'll see this option. Click on this shortcode option and paste in the shortcode that you have copied and click on publish. Now once you click on publish, open this page in a new tab, and now as you can see, this has become your search page. Now similarly, to create more pages, again come back to pages. Let's see, we have booking page next, and for this is the shortcode. So I'll copy this shortcode from here for this booking page. Come back to pages, go back to your dashboard, click on add new page. Let's give it a title of booking. So I'll give it a title of booking. Again, click on this plus button, search for shortcode and paste in your shortcode, click on publish again. Now again, let's open this page in a new tab. Let's see how it looks. And now as you can see, this page is working. You have this error because we have not selected any room reservation. But once we do that, we will see this page. For now, we'll cut this thing, come back to this page. Now again, come back to your dashboard and click on add new to add a new page. And our third page is this checkout page. So I'll copy the shortcode for checkout, come over here, give it a title of checkout and paste in or add in this shortcode, click on publish. Again, if you open this in a new tab, you will see this is now your checkout page. You're getting some error because we have not selected anything, but once we do that, we'll see that this page will be working fine. Then our next page is terms and conditions page. We have already created that page. Then after that, we have finally the contact page. Now we'll create the contact page very soon. In fact, let's do one thing. Let's come back and let's create the contact page over here. So we'll click on this add new page. We'll give it a title of contact and we'll publish this page. Similarly, again, we'll come back to this page. Now we do have the privacy policy page or your terms and services page, but this is still a draft. We have not yet published this page. So you have to do one thing, click on edit. Now you can just go ahead, do some changes based on your website. So add in your privacy policies and all your terms and conditions, and after that click on publish. Now once you do that, again come back to this setting, Eagle booking settings, and refresh this page. Now for search page, just select the page that you have created for search, which is your search page. For booking page, select this booking. For checkout page, select checkout. For account page, okay, we have not yet created the account page, I guess, or yeah, we have not yet created that. But let's select these pages. For terms and conditions, we want to select this privacy policy. For contact page, we want to select this contact page and click on save changes. And I don't know how I forgot this thing. Let's create this page as well. Account page. Come back to this page. Click on add new. And let's give it a title of account and paste in this shortcode over here. Select this, paste in this shortcode, click on publish, and this is now your account page. So again, you can come back over here, refresh this page, and under account page, select account and click on save changes. Now let's again go back to this rooms page and let's see whether it is working now or not. So I'll do one thing. I'll go back, or maybe I'll go over here, refresh this page. Now let's try it again. If I click on this check-in date and checkout date, I can select this option from here. Under guest, I can select the number of guests, and after that, if I click on check availability, okay, it says this room is not available. If you remember, we did that setting earlier. We had made this room unavailable till 17th, if you remember that. And we can also display those details over here at the bottom. If you see this option over here under bookings page, or maybe under rooms page, you can see we can also display the availability calendar, and we can also display the additional services. Right now, additional services are not displayed, so we want to make sure that we have enabled everything. So if anything is disabled for you, just click on this eye icon, everything will be enabled for you. Now just click on save changes again, come back to your single room, refresh this page. Now as you can see, this customer can see that this room is unavailable till 17th, and after that this room is available. Similarly, now this customer can also see these additional services. Now let's do one thing under check-in date. Because we know that this room is not available till 17th, now I'll select date after 17th, maybe from 18th to 31st, or maybe to 24th. Now I can select how many adults and children, and after that click on check availability. And now as you can see, this is how it is working. Now the default price is that price, but still we have to pay a lot of money over here. Because again, if you remember, this is holiday. This thing comes under that holiday period that we have created, the holiday exception that we have created. Now this customer, if they want to book anything, for example, they can just enter their name, first name, last name, their email address, their phone number, whatever phone number, they can enter that over here. They can enter the address and all. If they have any booking details, special request for that, they can select that thing. And when they will be arriving, they can select the time. Now we can also create coupons. Actually, let me show you how you can create coupons so that your customers can get some extra discounts by entering those coupons. And you can use these coupons to promote your website. Like for example, you can promote on different social media platforms that if you enter this coupon and if you book a service with our website, you will get this much discount and so on. So to create this coupon, again, we'll come back to this page. We'll hover over Eagle Bookings and click on coupons. And here let's click on add new coupon. I'll just give it a title of maybe 10 off. Okay, this is my coupon. This will be my coupon code 10 off and value will be 10%. Okay, now click on publish. Okay, again, I'll have to refresh this page. Let me do that. Again, go back to rooms. All right, so again, I'll have to repeat the same process. For guest, check availability. And now if I enter this coupon, click on validate code. Now as you can see, discount 10% off is validated. Earlier it was $900. Now it is $810. $90 is off because that is 10% of that amount. Okay, so this is working. Now again, let me very quickly enter this detail. First name, last name, your email address, your phone number and all. And after that, you can select your arrival time, agree to terms and conditions, and now you can click on proceed to checkout. Now you're redirected to this page and you can now make payment through PayPal, payment on arrival or booking request. Now again, we don't have other settings over here. For example, we don't have the payment setting. We have the PayPal option, but we have not yet configured that option. Similarly, we don't get that option. We don't get the credit debit card option so that a person can simply enter their card details and they can make the payment. And if you want to add any more options, we don't have those options over here. So first we'll need to configure those options. So to do that, again, come back to your dashboard and hover over Eagle Bookings and click on settings. Now it will be under payments. So click on payments and whatever payment option right now, as you can see, PayPal, payment on arrival and booking request. Only these three are available in your checkout. As you can see, these three. I want to make sure that Stripe is also available and bank transfer is also available. All right. And if you want, you can also tell them if you're using VAT, if you're using tax or anything, GST or anything, you can type in the percentage of that and this will be included in this price. Now click on Save Changes. Now let's configure PayPal first. Now, first of all, enter your PayPal email address. So I'll enter my PayPal email address over here. Then after that, I also want to change the currency. So instead of Euro, I want to select INR, Indian Rupee, or USD for US dollars, whatever you want. Now to successfully configure PayPal, we need the PDT identity token of PayPal. And to get this thing, go to your paypal.com. Now, once you log into your account, you have to click on this gear icon that you see over here. Click on that icon. Basically, you have to go to your settings. If you don't see this icon in future, just go to this link, paypal.com/myaccount/settings. So whatever I'm showing, because these things keep on changing, PayPal keeps on changing their interface. So if you don't see anything that I'm showing, just keep on seeing this URL. You can just enter those URLs and you will land on that page. So first of all, click on this gear icon, then click on Seller Tools. Now under Seller Tools, you will see Website Preferences. Click on Update. Now scroll down and make sure Auto Return is on. Okay, make sure this Auto Return option is on. And under Auto Return, your website name will be present over here. If it is not present, just enter your website name over here. So whatever your website link is, this is your website link, copy it, paste it over here. Okay. Then we have the payment data transfer. Make sure this is also on. And this is your identity token. So just copy it. Now go back to your website and paste in this thing over here. Then click on Save Changes. And with this, your PayPal is now 100% completed. Now click on Stripe. Now to enable Stripe, you need to get your publishable key and your secret key. And to get this thing, open a new tab and type in dashboard.stripe.com. Basically go to your Stripe dashboard page, log into your account. Now once you log into your account, you will see this option at the left hand side, developers. Click on that. Click on API keys, copy your publishable key, come back to this page, enter it under Stripe publishable key. Similarly, copy your secret key. and enter it under Stripe secret key. Now again, from here also, if you want, you can change your currency. Whatever currency you want, you can select that and change that and click on save changes. Now if you want, you can also have, because I have enabled bank transfer, I can enable this option. I can enter my bank details over here. So for example, bank name, bank account number, all the bank details can be entered over here, so that this person can this person can transfer money through bank account, and they can book like this as well. For arrival, if you want to leave any message whenever someone selects this option, booking or payment on arrival, now here as you can see, it does not say anything. If you want to, you can type in something, make payment when you arrive in hotel maybe. Okay, so you can type in any message for them. Booking request also, you can type in some message and click on save changes. Now again, if I refresh the checkout page, okay, again we have to follow the same process. Go back to this booking page, enter some phone number, validate your code, click on proceed to checkout. Now as you can see, we have PayPal, we have credit card. This customer can enter their credit card details or your debit card details. We have bank details, bank transfer, payment on arrival. Now as you can see, the text that we have entered, all these options are available for us. So if this person wants, they can click on checkout with PayPal. They will be redirected to the PayPal website. They can simply enter their card details. They can make payment through card and all. I'm just selecting bank transfer just so that I don't have to make payment to myself. I don't have to spend $8 from one account to another. So I'll select bank transfer and click on book now. Now once the booking is completed, now as you can see, whenever a customer books a new room on your website, they will get this message, your booking has been successfully submitted. Now we have just sent you email address. So this website will automatically send them a confirmation email on this email address, or basically on the customer's email address. And now this customer can also manage these things. For example, they have all the details and all, they can print this detail if they want. And after that, they can also manage. We have not yet added that link on the menu, but if they go to the account page, they can manage this thing. Let's see. We have created the account page. Now as you can see, if this customer goes to the account page, they can see that this customer has booked this room for from this date to this date. This is the total price, how many guests, what is the payment method used, and they can now see this detail, all this detail from here. And if you want to see this thing from the dashboard, you can come back to your dashboard. Under easy bookings, if you click on bookings, here as you can see, you have this new booking. So you can see this booking is for this room, single room, from this date to this date. This is the total price. This is the name of the customer, how many guests and all. You can see the payment is not yet done. Now if this payment was made through PayPal or through Stripe, that is through credit or debit card, it would have said over here approved payment. But because this customer has selected bank transfer, you have to see whether you have received this amount in your bank account through this customer. Only after that you have to mark this transaction as approved. Now if you want to see more details about this customer, for example, if you want to contact this customer, you can click on edit. You'll get all the details, the phone number, the email address of the customer. Now you can contact this customer from your side. And once the payment is done, you can select or you can change the status of this transaction to completed and click on update booking. And here as you can see, contact customer option is given. You can mail them, you can call them, you can do all these things. So this is how this entire transaction works. I guess now let's see how we can design this website. So for that, again, we'll come back to the dashboard. Okay, so till now we have seen almost all the technical things. We have seen how a customer can come to your website. They can do a booking, they can make the payment. We have seen all the settings related to payments, related to booking. We have also seen how to set those things. Now it's time for designing options, and obviously we'll start with the home page. Now designing this website is even more easier, is even more simple, and you'll learn that, you'll see that by yourself. Now first of all, to create your home page, you'll again go back to pages, click on add new to add a new page obviously, and let's start with the home page. So just give it a title of home, and if you just give it a title of home and publish it, let's see how the default home page looks like. So this is how your default home page will look like. Now obviously we need to do some changes over here. First of all, the first thing that I need to do is we don't need this title. Okay, this is the title, this is the breadcrumb. We don't need title and breadcrumb for the home page. As you can see, we don't have that thing. Second thing that we need to do is we need a simple transparent header over here. Third thing that we need to do is we don't want our top bar. So if you open any other page, for example, if you open the room detail page, here as you can see, this is your header. On top of your header, this is the top bar. So we don't need that top bar as well. So we need to do few things related to our home page. So let's do that. Again, come back to this page. First of all, scroll down at the bottom. You have all these options. We don't want top bar, so that is no. We don't want transparent top bar, again no. Now I do want transparent header, so I'll select this thing. And I don't want page title, so I'll make it no. Now for space also, I don't want any space at top and bottom, no padding at top and bottom, so I'll get rid of this thing as well. Now let's again try to update this page and let's see the changes. Again, if I come back to this page and refresh it, now as you can see, we have a blank page. Looks much better. Alright, yeah, I hope the title is transparent. Yeah, fine, it looks much better. Now we need to do one more thing. Right now, if you see, this says your website name /home. So basically what is happening over here is we have created a page and this is just a regular page. We have just named it home. So just by naming it home, it does not become your home page. You have to set this page as your home page. So to do that thing, you have to come back to the dashboard again. And now you have to hover over settings and click on reading. Now you'll see this option, your home page displays your latest post. I want to display a static page, so I'll select this home page. I'll set this page as my home page and click on save changes. Again, if I come back to this page and refresh it, let's refresh it again. And let me do one thing. If I just go to the link, now as you can see, if I go to that link, the main link, now we don't have that /home and this is still on the same page. So this page is now set as your home page. There is one more way of saying that. If you click on pages, you will see this is the home page that we just created, and besides that, now it says front page, which simply means that this has now become your front page. Now you can click on edit. Now to edit this thing, we'll be using WP Bakery Page Builder. So click on this button, edit with WP Bakery Page Builder. Click on backend editor. Now the very first section that we have is this slider section. Now obviously you don't have to create this section. I have given you this slider for free. You can simply import this slider. So if you see the demo website, in fact, you can do one thing. You can again go back to that link, blogdude.com/Zante. And here you again hover over this, hover over your username and click on downloads. Earlier we had downloaded only the regular file. We had downloaded only the installable WordPress file. This time you can click on this first option, all files and documentation. So download this zip file. Now once you download that zip file, you will have this file over here. And once you unzip that file, in that you will see there's some more files, like you have the demo content. In that demo content, we have a few more folders. We have to open this Zante 3 folder, and here as you can see, we have the slider, we have theme options, we have widgets. So make sure you download that main file. Now in this, we have this slider 3 that we want to install or that we want to import on our website. So I'll do one thing. I'll click on Slider Revolution on this page and I'll click on manual import, and let me just drag and drop this file if I can do that. Okay, yeah. Now as you can see, this is imported. Now you can do one thing to do some changes on this slider. You can click on this pencil button, and now as you can see, you have the title and you have this subtitle, which you can see over here. This is your title and subtitle. We don't have that image in the background. So to add that image in the background, you can click on this option. If you follow my mouse cursor, click on this option, and here you will get this background option. Click on media library and just upload these 3 images which are already given to you, or obviously if you want to use your own images, you can use them as well. I've given you these 3 images, full slider 1, 2 and 3. Upload these 3 images on your website. Now for example, if I want to use this image as my first background image for my first slide, I can select this image and click on insert, and now you can see this image in the background. Obviously if you want some other image, you can have that thing as well. Now if you want to change the title, simply click on this title. Now as you can see at the right hand side, it says modern and spacious rooms. So instead of modern, maybe I want to type beautiful. And now as you can see, the title is easily changed. Similarly for the subtitle as well, you can do some changes over here. Once you do any changes, click on this save button. Now this was your first slide. If you see this option over here at the left hand side top corner, you'll see slide 1, slide 2, slide 3. Now you can click on slide 2, and for this also click on this background image, click on media library. For this, maybe let's select this image, and again similarly you can do some changes on this page as well. And again you can go to slide 3, which is over here, and you can add that background image again. And once you do that, come back to your dashboard. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to go back to pages again and edit the home page, and we want to edit with page builder. So click on WP Bakery Page Builder, backend editor. First of all, I want to do one thing. We want to create this page section by section. So this slider is your first section. This is your about section. This is your third section, favorites room section, and so on and so forth. So the first section is this simple slider section. So to create a new section, you simply click on add element and you add a new row. So click on this row. Now whatever you want to add content, you have to add all those content inside this row. So first of all, we just want to add this simple slider. So over here, search for slider revolution 6. Select this option. Now simply select this slider that we have just created. Now if you just select this thing and click on update, and if you open this page in a new tab, you have your slider over here, right? Now to create our second slider, or in fact, before we create our second section, we need to create this thing, this search bar, okay, or this search form. So to create this search form, I'll do one thing. I'll add another row, and inside this row, I'll add that search form. So I'll search for booking search form, which is this option. Simply select this option. Now there are a few styles related to this. Now the one that we want to use on our website, for example, if I just don't select any slide, if I don't select any style, and if I click on save changes and click on update, let's see how our website looks right now. If I refresh this website, if I scroll down, now as you can see, this is the default style of your form, of your search form. Obviously we don't want this style. We want the style which is similar to this one, okay, which we have used in our demo website. So for that, I'll select this style. Instead of vertical, I'll select horizontal style 2, okay, and after that I'll click on save changes, and after that I'll click on update. Now again, let's come back to our website and refresh it. Now, as I said you earlier, once you do that, sometimes you might not see those changes instantly. So I would recommend you to do one thing. You can open this in a new private window. So I'll copy this, open it in a new private window. Let's see whether it is working or not. Now, as you can see, this style is very much similar to the one which we have used in our demo website. Now we just need to do one more thing. We just need to bring this thing a little bit at top. So we want this form on top of this first section. So for that, you can do one thing. You can simply add one simple text over here. You can click on this search form, and you can, under this custom class, you can type in over-slider. Now I'll explain you what this thing will do. Just click on save changes, click on update. Again, come back to this page and refresh it. Now as you can see, this thing is now over this slider. Okay. Now let me explain you what that simple CSS code did for you. So if you right click on this and I don't know if you can see, let me minimize this thing. If you right click on this thing and okay, I cannot show you that because I'm recording only part of my screen. I cannot show you that. But if you right click anywhere and if you click on inspect, now I think I can show you. Right click on this search form, click on inspect. Now here you will see that option which I have used. Let me show you. And here as you can see, div class, and here this option is added, over slider. And here if you see at the right hand side, if you see this particular thing, over slider, this thing just does one thing. It adds or it deletes 200 pixels margin from top, and that is the reason why this thing goes at top. Okay, I hope that you understood that. If you don't understand that thing, don't worry, that was not at all important. I just wanted to explain you what that simple line of CSS does for you. So basically it subtracts or it deletes 200 pixels of margin from top, and that is the reason why this thing comes at top. And I also want to do one thing. I want to delete this third slide because it is empty, and again it is coming. I don't like this thing. So I'll go to slider revolution, edit this slide and delete this third slide. So I'll just click on this option and this is now deleted, and make sure to save this slider. All right. Now again, come back to this page and let's create our second section, which is this section, your about section. So to create this section, we'll click on this plus button, and obviously, as I said earlier, we'll add a new row. So click on this row. Now this time, if you see this section, we have two different columns. Okay, we have one column with all this text, left column, and at the right column, we have this simple image. So to divide this row into two columns, you can hover over this option and you can select this option, half plus half. And now as you can see, we have two different columns over here. Now in the left column, I want to do one thing. I just want to add this simple text or this title and this simple description. So first I'll copy this title, come back to this page and click on this plus button, and I'll search for section title. Click on this section title, paste this text under title, Hotel Zante since 92, or whatever title you want, and paste this thing under my subtitle. Okay, now for text, I don't want center align, I want this text to be aligned at left. Okay, as you can see, this is all left align, not center align. Now you can also change the color scheme and all. I would not recommend you to do that. Just click on save changes. Then after that, we just want to add simple text. So click on this plus button and search for text block, which is this option. And you can just type in few words or few lines about your company or about your hotel and paste in that text over here, or just type in that text over here and then click on save changes. Now for the right hand side, we just want to add these two simple images. So I'll click on this plus button, search for image. And now here, as you can see, there are many different images. Then there are many different options for image. You have to select this one which says simple image with this red icon. Select this image. And here you get two options, front image and back image. So you just have to upload this front image and some image for your back image. So let's do that. Maybe I'll upload this image as my front image, and for the back image, I'll upload some other image. Maybe let's select this image and click on set image. Now click on save changes. For now, let's update this page. Let's see how it is looking till now. So again, if you refresh this page, scroll down. So everything looks good. We just need some space at top and bottom. Okay, everything looks good. We just need some padding at top and bottom. So again, come back to this section. Now to add this padding or to add this space, you can click on this pencil button to edit this row. Click on this pencil button. Now go to design options and we have to add that under padding. So for top padding and for bottom padding, I'll add 100 pixels. So just type in 100. Now I also want to add this border. If you see at the bottom, we have this border. I want to add this border, and this border is present only at bottom. So I'll do one thing. I'll select the border option. This was padding option, as you can see. Now here it is written border. Now under bottom, only at bottom, which is over here, I'll type in 1 pixel, very light border, and I'll change the color of this border to F2, F2, F2. Okay, this color. And I also want to make sure that the border style is solid. Now you can click on save changes, update this page again. Now if you again refresh, or if you again open this page in a new tab, let's see how it looks. Scroll down, we have this extra space and we also have this border, okay, stretching throughout this section. So this is looking good. In fact, I think that this border is not stretching. There is another border that is stretching. This border is stopping over here. I don't know if you can see this thing properly or not, because this is very light. This border is stopping over here. So we need to do one thing. We need to stretch this section so that that entire border stretches throughout this section. So again, click on this pencil button and under row stretch, select stretch row, click on save changes, click on update, open this website in a new tab again, scroll down. Okay, it is still not showing. That is because of again caching. I'll do one thing, copy this website in a new private window just to see the uncached version or the latest version. And now as you can see, this is touching both these sides. So this is stretched throughout this section. So this is working. Now let's create our third section, which is this simple section. Now to create this section, again, we'll come back over here, click on this plus button, add another row, and inside this row again, do the same thing. Add a section title, click on this plus button, search for section title, add this thing as your title. This is your subtitle, add this under subtitle, and we want to align text at left. Click on save changes, and below that we want to display these rooms. So you can click on this small plus button and search for rooms, and you will get this option, simple option rooms. Select that, and now how many rooms you want to show? I just want to display 3 rooms and 3 per row. So 3 rooms, 3 per row. Then after that, if you want to showcase rooms based on different option like order by name, order by title, order by menu order, you can do that thing and click on save changes. And again, when you update this thing, you will not have any space. So always make sure to add padding at padding at top and bottom. So click on this pencil button, go to design option, and let's add 100 pixels padding at top, and this time just 70 at bottom. Click on save changes, update this page again. Again, if you go back to your home page, refresh it, let's see the latest version. Again, now as you can see, this is how it looks like. Because we have only one option or only one room, it is displaying only one. Once you have created more rooms, it will display more rooms over here. Now let's create our next section. So again, click on this plus button, search for this row or just select this row. Now this time again, we have to add this simple title first of all. So search for section title. This is your title, this is your subtitle, and this is left align. Now click on save. Then after that we need to display these services. So for that we'll again come back to this page, click on this plus button and search for services. And here you have two options, services and room services. Just select this simple one, services. Now under this option you will see two options under autoplay, whether you want to keep it at autoplay or not. Obviously we want to keep it at autoplay, and under transition you can change to slide or fade. Right now as you can see the transition is slide, it is not fading, it is having that transition of slide, and it is automatically playing. So that is the setting. Now let's add different slides. So here we have added, as you can see, 4 slides. First one is this restaurant, the title is restaurants. I'll simply click on this option, give it a title of restaurant, and this is the text. So let's copy this text, paste it over here. Now if you want, you can add some icon and image. For this we have added different images for different options. I've added this image, so let me actually upload this image. I've given you these images as well. I think this will be under services. Yeah, here it is. Let me select this under restaurant, click on open, click on set image. Okay, one service is created. Now to create another service, I'll click on this plus button, paste it under description, and for title I want to add spa, beauty and health, or whatever title you want. And for this, whatever image you want, so I'll upload these 2 images this time. Click on open, and we are creating this path. So for this I want to add let's select this image. Okay, click on set image. Now let's create the third one, so click on add. Let's expand this thing, and this time the title is conference room. So this is the title, description is this, copy the description, and let's add an image for the conference room. And finally the fourth one, let's see what we have. We have the swimming pool. So I'll give it a title. First of all, we'll click on this plus button, give it a title of swimming pool. This is your description, and we have a simple image for this, maybe this one. Click on set image, click on save changes again and again and again. We are doing the same thing. Click on this pencil button, make sure you add some space at top and bottom. And this time I also want to do one thing. I want to make sure that I stretch the row. Now the reason I want to stretch the row, first let me do one thing, let me keep it at default, then after that I'll explain you why I stretch the row. Now click on design options, let's add some padding of 100 both at top and bottom. And this time again below this thing also we have a very slightly very subtle border. I don't know if you can see this thing, or not, very subtle border. So I want to add this border at bottom. So under border bottom I'll type in 1 pixel, and this time the color of this border will be EBEAE9. Okay, this color, and the style for this border will be solid. Now I also want to give some background color. As you can see, this is the color in the background. I want to change the color of the background. So for this, there are many, you can have any color. The color that I'm using on the demo website is F1F0ED. Okay, F1F0ED. Now click on save changes, click on update. Again, if you go back to this page and refresh it, let's see. Now as you can see, this is how it is looking. Now the reason we stretch row, so whenever you have anything in the background, in this case we have background color. So whenever you have anything in the background, make sure to always stretch that row. Whether you have background color or background image, you should always stretch that row. Okay, so let's see how we can do that. Come back to this page and click on this pencil button and make sure to click on stretch row. Click on save changes, click on update. And we forgot one more thing, we did not upload these icons. Now I have given you these icons so you can just use them. Click on this pencil button, go to slides. Now for the restaurant icon, let's see, upload files. You have this folder over here, which would be called, I guess, icons. Let's open this one. And here, as you can see, I've given all these different icons for you. Just open them. For restaurant, I want to use this icon. Click on set image. Then for the second option, which is spa and beauty, so maybe for this I want to use this icon. Click on set image. Then for third one, conference room, I want to use this icon. And finally for the fourth one, which is swimming pool, I want to use this icon. Click on set image, click on save, update this image. Now again, if you come back to this website and refresh it, you have your icons as well. Now obviously I've given you these icons, but what if you want to create your own icons? Okay, if you don't want to use these icons, or if you want to add more options and if you want to create icons for that, let me show you how I created these icons. So open a new tab and go to icons8.com. Now all these icons that you see, these all icons I've created using this website. So for example, suppose if you want to use this icon, this conference room icon, or this swimming icon, you can just search for that option. For example, you can search for conference, or you can search for meeting. You will get icons related to that. As you can see, all different colorful icons are given to you. You can just scroll down and select whichever icon you want to use. Let me show you the one which we have used. Let me search for that. I think this is the one. Meeting room. Open this option. Now by default the color is black. If you want, you can also change the color. So if you click on recolor, you can enter your own color code over here. So the color code that I've entered is ED6392. Okay, if you enter this thing, this thing will become this pink color. Obviously, if you want to make it red or anything, you can just click on that color and the icon color will change. Once you do that thing, you can now click on download. Make sure you have registered with this website, and it is all free, 100% free. Just enter your email address, enter some password, and you will be registered. I've already logged in, so I'll click on login. And make sure to always download in 100 pixels. Okay, select 100 pixels. If you don't have 100 pixels option, if you have 70 or 60 pixels, click on custom and type in 100 and click on download. Click on download for free. And now as you can see, this icon is downloaded for you. Now you can just go ahead and upload this icon on your website. And similarly, you can search for more icons. You can download them, create them and download them for your website. Now let's create our next section, okay, which is your gallery section. So again, to create a new section, click on this plus button, add a new row. First of all, let's add section title. And this is our title. This is our description. So I'll copy it, paste it over here and make sure it is left aligned. Click on save changes. Now below this thing, I want to add my gallery. So we'll search for gallery option and we'll select this option which says gallery with this red icon. Now whether you want to display filters, whether do you want to display details, you can select these options. And I think we are not displaying filters. So I'll make it false, no filters. And I just want to display maybe 6 items or 10 items, any number of items that you want to display. You can type in that item number over here. Maybe I want to display only 6 items and I want 3 items per row. As you can see, 1, 2, 3 and 3 at bottom. So total 6 and 3 per row. So once you do this thing, click on save changes. And again, we want to add some space at top and bottom. So edit row and top padding 100 and bottom 70. Select this thing, click on save changes and click on update again. Go back to your website, refresh it. You'll have this section. Now this section is present, but we don't have anything in our gallery. So obviously because we have not yet added anything under our gallery. So to do that thing, come back to your dashboard. Now in your dashboard at the left hand side, you'll see gallery. Open this in a new tab. And now you can just click on add new item and you can add different items. For example, this is your hotel. So image of your hotel and all the different options. You can click on publish. Okay, enter the title hotel and obviously make sure to upload this image as your featured image. I think I have given you these images as well. Yeah, it is under gallery, under this gallery. This is the image for hotel, I guess. This is the one. Select this, click on set featured image. Now click on update. Similarly for second option, which is your swimming pool, I'll just copy the title and come over here, click on add new item, enter the title, set featured image, upload another image for this. I'll select maybe this one, click on open. Now click on set featured image again, click on publish, and similarly you can just go ahead, add more images in your gallery. Then after that, once you come back to your website, refresh it. Now as you can see, this is how your website will look like. It will display the gallery images that you have added. Now after this, we need to create our blog section. So again, come back to this page, add a new row. And first of all, we need to add section title. This is our title. Copy it, paste it over here, and whatever your subtitle is, copy it, paste it over here. Now I want to do few things before we do anything else. I want to change, I want to click on edit row, make sure it is stretched. We are stretching it because I have explained you earlier, when we add any color in the background, we make sure that that row is stretched. And here also, as you can see, we'll be adding color in the background. So I want to make it stretch. I want to add some padding at top and bottom. So 100 pixels at top, 70 at bottom. And I want to add some border below. So border bottom 1 pixel. And the color of this will be EBEAE9. Okay, if you want, obviously you can have some other border color as well. And now I want to make sure that this is solid. Then we also want to make sure that we upload our background color. So in this case, it is F1F0ED. Okay, now click on Save Changes. Now below this thing, we want to display different blog posts that we have created. So click on this plus button and search for blog posts. This is the one. Select this option. And if you want to, you can just select the number of blog posts you want to display. We just want to display 3. So I'll just type in 3 over here. Now click on Save Changes and update this page again. Go back to your home page, refresh it, scroll down. We don't have anything because we have not yet created any blog post. So let's open the dashboard, click on Post. Hello World is created. I want to delete this thing. Let's create our new blog post. Click on Add New. Let's see how we can create one. So if you open this blog post in a new tab, you will see this is how your single default blog post looks like. This is your title. So copy your title, paste it over here. And after that, we have a very simple, description or very simple content. So I'll paste in the content. Now at the right hand side, if you want, you can add some category for this. So maybe I'll add it under news category. Okay. And you can also give it a featured image, which will be this image at the top. So if you want, you can upload this image, come back over here, click on set featured image. I've given you this image as well, I guess. Let me search for that under blog. Yeah, we have this image. So I'll click on, select this option, click on open, click on set featured image. And after that, you can just go ahead and publish it. Now, again, if you come back to this page and refresh it, you have your blog post over here. If you add more, this is getting displayed twice because we have only one. If you have more, if you create more blog posts, it will display all of them on your home page. Then after that, we have again, let's come back to our dashboard. After that, we have our testimonial section, I guess, or your reviews section, which is your last section. So let's very quickly create this thing as well. Click on this plus button, add a new row, section title. First of all, select this option, section title, and this is your title. So copy, paste it over here. This is your subtitle. Copy it, paste it over here, and we want to make sure it is left aligned. Click on Save Changes, go at the bottom. Now below this thing, we want to add these reviews or these testimonials. So come over here, search for testimonials, and this is the one. Just select this one. We want to make sure we want to display 3, and we want to display 3 per row. So select this option and click on Add Options or Add Reviews. Now click on this pencil button. Let's add some space at top and bottom. So padding top 100, bottom 70, click on Save Changes. Now again, if you click on Update, come back to this page, refresh it, scroll down, you have the title, subtitle, but you don't have any reviews because we have not yet created them. So to do that thing, again, come back to your dashboard, hover over Eagle Bookings, and under that you will see reviews. Open that in a new tab, and here you can add those reviews. So for example, this is the first review. This is the title, nice place. Okay, this will be the title, avatar or author image, which would be this image. So maybe let me upload some image for this. Maybe let me upload this image. Click on open, click on use this image, and what is the quote? So this is the quote. I'll copy it, paste it over here. Author name. This will be author name. Let me add this name. Location. Okay, let's add this location and whatever rating you want. And for featured image, I think we can have the same image. Click on publish. Let's come back to the page and refresh it again. Let's see what happens. Okay, this is how it will look like. Similarly, if you want, you can just create 2 more or 3 more, and those will display on your home page. And with this, your home page is also 100% completed. Now let's create some more pages. In fact, let me create just one more page, and after that, I'll just give you the pages for free. You can just import them on your website. Let me create this contact page. Okay, this is your contact page. So to create this page, again, click on pages. We have already created the contact page, if you remember. So click on edit. We just need to enter details on this page. So come over here, click on WP Bakery Page Builder, Backend Editor. Now here, as you can see, we have only one section over here. In the left hand side, we have this forms, your contact form, At the right hand side, we have this map which is not properly displayed, but it is a map. You will see it on your website. So click on add element, add a row. Now let's divide this row into 2 columns. Now this time I want to divide this into 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3 because we want our left column to be a little bit wider. In fact, much wider than the right one. Now in the left column, I want to add this contact form. So search for contact form 7, select this option and make sure you select contact form 1, click on save changes. Now our contact form will look a little bit different. I'll fix that thing, but let's first add another thing over here. So this click on this plus button at the right hand side and search for map. Select this option Google Maps, this red one. Now you have to select the latitude and longitude. So if you want to get the latitude and longitude code of your current location, go to this website latlong.net. Now enter your location over here. So maybe I'll just type in Mumbai. It will give you the latitude and longitude code. I just want to zoom in and okay, this looks good. Copy the latitude code, paste it under latitude, and obviously copy the longitude code, paste it under longitude. Now for height, I want to set this at 475 and I want to zoom in more. So if you want, you can have it at 15. If you want, you can make it 16 or even 17. And if you want to show any icon, map is not properly displayed. That is the reason why we are not able to see that icon. But if you want, you can create a pin icon using that icon finder website. I have given you this icon like this. I want to use this small one, 50 pixels one. So this is the one. I'll select this, click on open, click on set image. And then after that, your hotel name. So maybe Zante Hotel, address, maybe Mumbai, description, your hotel description. Then if you want to display street view button, you can display that thing as well. Click on save changes. Now below this map, I also want to display these icons, social icons. And before that, I'll just add some space, a little bit space over here. So click on this plus button, search for empty space and add 30 or 32 pixels over here. Click on save. Now below this thing, I'll click on this plus button and search for social media. Select this social media and just enter your Facebook, Twitter, Google, Pins, all these different links over here and click on save changes. Once you do that, click on update. Now if you want to see this page in a new tab, open this in a new tab. Now everything looks a little bit different. First of all, your form looks really bad. So to fix this thing, first go back to your dashboard. At the left hand side, you will see this contact option. Click on that. Now open the file that you have downloaded by clicking on the link in the video description. And in that you have the media folder. In that folder, you have this file, contact form or contact page form. Open this file. It will look something like this. Copy everything from here. Come back to this page. Edit your contact form 1. Click on edit. Delete everything from here and paste in whatever you have copied. Now click on save. Again, if you come back to this page and refresh it, okay, it is not happening. Open this in a new private window if you don't see the changes instantly. Now as you can see, your contact form looks amazing. Now to fix this map, you can do one thing. You just need the Google Map API key to fix this map. And to get that API key, first you need to enter that API key over here. I think under Zante option, under Zante, you have this Google Map. Click on that and you have to enter your API key over here. So to get that thing, open a new tab, or you can just open a regular tab. I'm opening a private window, but you can open a regular tab and go to console.cloud.google.com. Okay, and enter your email address. Now once you open this link, you have to create a new project and you will see this project option over here. I think you will be automatically redirected to the new project page, but if you're not, you can click on this option at the top, click on new project, name this project anything you want. So maybe I want to name it Zante demo. Then after that, click on create. Now this project is getting created. You can see the progress over here. And once it is created, you will get this notification that it is created. Let's wait. Now as you can see, it is created. You can get this thing under notification. Now before we proceed further, before I show you what to do next, make sure you have enabled billing on this account. So when you do it for the first time, you will have to enable billing. So how you will enable billing? You'll have to enter your credit card or your debit card details. Now don't worry, nothing will be debited or nothing will be charged or to your debit card. You'll just few cents will be debited for the first time just to link your card with this website, with this Google's website, with this cloud website. So after that, I don't think you will be charged anything, so don't worry about that thing. So make sure you have billing enabled on your website. On this site, they will automatically ask you to enable billing. Now once you do that, again, once you have created this thing, now you can click on this top option and select the project that you have just created. So we have created Zante demo, which is over here at top. Click on that. Now go to or just click on this link or click on this navigation menu, this 3 dots or 3 lines icon. Now you'll see APIs and services. Hover over that and click on credentials. Now under credentials, you will see your credentials over here. If you don't see any API keys, click on create credentials, select API key. It will be created for you automatically. Just copy it from here. Go back to your website, paste it under Google Map API key and click on save changes. Then after that, this thing will display for you on your website, on your contact page. Alright, so with this, your contact page is also now created. Now go back to your pages. Now let's do one thing. Let's keep on creating, or just let's keep on now importing different pages. So just click on add new. Now let's give it a title of about us. We just need to create a page, but we can just simply import the data. So give it a title of about us. After that, click on publish. Now click on WP Bakery Page Builder. Now open the file again that you have downloaded, and that you will see this pages folder. In this folder, you have different files for almost all the different pages. And we have to start with this option, about us. Open this, copy everything from here. Come back to this page and make sure you go to text section. Click on text, paste everything, click on backend editor, click on update. Now if you open this page in a new tab, let's see how it looks. This is how your about page will look like. Now everything will be present for you, only the images will be missing. So if you see the about page on the demo website, okay, as you can see, everything looks good, just these images are missing. So you just need to do one thing, you just need to upload these images. So come back to this page, click on this pencil button for this image, upload your front and back image, whatever image you want, maybe this for front and maybe this for back. Click on save. Similarly for count ups, for these options, if you want, you can add some icons. For this, I've given you these icons as well. This is under icons folder. Okay, these 3-4 icons. Okay, click on open. So let me select one by one. So for this one, I'll select the first one. Click on save changes. For the second one, maybe I'll select the second one. Okay, save changes. For the third count up, I'll select this third one. For the final one, I'll select this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here it is, fourth one. And also make sure if you want to change the text and number, as you can see, this is the number 3 and this is the text swimming pools. So you can select this and you can change those options as well. And then after that, you have your galleries, image galleries. So again, make sure you click on this option, image galleries. So image galleries we have uploaded, so those things will display. And after that, if you want to upload these awards, I've given you these images as well. I think it will be under awards. Upload this file. And here it is, rewards. You can upload these icons or these images. So all these images are simply given to you. Just have to replace it with this image. And once it is done, just click on update. Now you can open this page in a new tab. And here everything will look fine, as you can see. Whatever you have imported, everything will work fine for you. Okay. Now to create another page, click on pages again. Now these pages are not at all important. In fact, I would say not at all necessary. But you know, I'm just giving you so that if you want, you can have these pages. All the important pages we have already created. Now click on add new. Let's create a gallery page. And let's just publish it. Click on WP Bakery Page Builder. Again, open the folder you have created. Open this gallery file. Copy everything. Paste it under text. Now go to backend editor. As you can see, we are just using a simple gallery option over here. Very simple gallery. Gallery element is used over here. Nothing else. If you open this in a new tab, all the gallery elements, whatever gallery images are present for you, those will be displayed over here. Now for the next page, which will be your testimonials page. Again, it will be very simple. Just add a new title. Now in this also I think we have just used, let me first click on WP Bakery page builder, go to text, open testimonials, copy this code, paste it over here, go to backend editor. As you can see, we are just using this simple testimonial element over here. Okay, that will display this testimonial. We have already seen how to display this thing on our home page. Now finally we want to create one more page, your restaurant menu page. So if you want to create a menu page, let me show you how it looks. So in the home page, if you see, this is how basically this menu page will look like. It will have all the pricing for different menus and so on. Okay, all these images for galleries and all. So if you want to display this page, give it any title, restaurant page or menu page, whatever page you want. Publish it, click on WP Bakery page builder, open this folder this time or this file, copy everything, paste it under text, and now click on backend editor, click on update. And again, as I said earlier, you just need to make sure that you replace these images. These images will be gone. Make sure you go ahead wherever these images are used, click on this pencil button and upload these images over here. And once you do that, this page will also be created. And finally, we need to create one more page, which is your blog page, wherein all the different blog posts that you will be creating will display over here like this. Okay, so give it a title of blog and just publish it. No need to do anything, just publish it. But we just need to do one thing, just like we set our home page, we have to set this page as our blog page. So hover over settings and click on reading, and here under post page, select this blog page that you've just created and click on save changes. Right, so if you again come back to your website and go to your home page, now all the pages that we needed to create, we have completed all those pages, we have created everything. Just few things are left, and you can see that on your screen as well. We have not yet created the menu. Basically, we have not yet created the header, and we have also not yet created the footer. So let's fix these two things. First, let's start with the menu. So to create a new menu, you hover over appearance and click on menus. Now one menu is already created. I don't want to use this one. Maybe I don't want the privacy policy page over here. I don't want the I do want the account page. I don't want the booking page, because we'll be having this button for booking. Then I don't want the checkout page, obviously, so I'll delete it. Don't want the gallery page. Or maybe let's do one thing. I'll go to custom links, give it a title of pages, add it, click on add to menu. I'll add this menu over here, and I'll add all these pages under this option. Okay, now if you click on create menu, now once you click on create menu, again you will be redirected to this page. Make sure you tick mark this thing at the bottom, main menu, and again click on save menu. Now if you come back to your website and if you refresh it, now as you can see, you have your menu over here. If you hover over pages, you have everything under pages. Okay, now everything is working. I will see later on and at the end of the video how we can have this button and how we can change the color scheme to this pink color. Now let's create one more menu for our footer. So click on create a new menu, and this menu will be this one, okay, that you see over here, useful links. I'll give it a title of footer so that I know that it is for footer. Click on create menu. Now select all the pages that you want. Here we have around 5 links, so I'll just select any 5 pages from here. Click on add to menu, and you don't need to tick mark anything, just click on save menu. Then after that, we have these items as widgets in our footer. So to add these items in your footer, you have to hover over appearance or under appearance, click on widgets. Now here, as you can see, we have footer 1, 2, 3, 4. Under footer 1, we have this simple text, we have this simple logo and text. So for this, we'll be using this element. If you scroll down at the bottom, you'll see Zante about footer. Select this option, select footer 1, click on add widget. Now upload your logo, and whatever your logo is, just upload that logo. If you want to use the demo logo, I have given you that as well. Here it is. Select this, click on open, click on select, and after that, whatever your about text, enter that text and click on save. Now for footer 2, let's see, we just have this latest news option over here. So for footer 2, we'll be using recent post option, which is over here, simple recent post under footer 2. Okay, title, I'll give it latest news, click on save. For the third option, we have useful links, and this is the menu that we have created for footer. So for this, we'll use this element navigation menu. Select navigation menu, select footer 3, click on add widget. Give it a title of useful links and select footer menu from here, click on save. And finally for footer 4, I want to use this contact details option. So go at the bottom, you'll see Zante contact information. Select this, select footer 4, click on add widget. Now under title, I'll type in contact us. Under address, this will be my address. I'll copy it, paste it over here. I don't want any link, any URL. Now for phone number, this will be the text. Basically, this is what it will show on the website. And my phone number will be only this much. Okay. Similarly for email address, this will be the text. And my email will only be this much. Okay. Then after that, you can enter your Facebook and all these links. I'll just copy my website link, paste it under all these options. Okay. Click on save. Now, if you come back to this website, if you refresh it, let's go at the bottom. You have your options over here. Okay. You have all the different footer widgets for you. We'll see how to change this option. We'll see how to change this copyright text later on. First, let's do one thing. If you go to your blog page, your blog page right now is this full width page. Let's add slider options on this page. So if you go to widgets page, if you see default slider, I don't want these options. I'll delete these options from here. I just want search at top. And after that, I'll add some more option below that. Again, if you come back to this page and refresh it, let's actually do one thing. Click on edit page and make sure this has this sidebar. So select this option, sidebar right, click on update, see this page again, click on view page. Now, if these changes again did not take place immediately, copy this link, open it in a new private window just to make sure. Okay, just to make sure that this is working. And now as you can see, we have this right sidebar and we have this search option. Okay. And we need to add all these options. So this is the search option, which is your first option. I'll give it a title of search. After that, we have a categories option. Okay. So for this, I'll use this thing at the bottom, Zante categories. Select default sidebar, click on add widget. Okay. Then we have a recent post. But for this, we don't want to use this regular recent post. We want to use this one, Zante recent post. Click on add widget. And we have one more, I guess. Let's see. Okay, we don't have anything else. If I again come back to the blog page, refresh it. Okay, now as you can see, we have all the different options that we need. Now let's see our booking page. Okay, not booking, I guess search page. Yeah, on our search page, everything is working. As you can see, we have the booking details. So here we already have these options. So everything is working fine. Now let's finally fix this styling option or the color and everything. So to do that thing, come back to your dashboard, click on Zante or however Zante, or just click on Zante. We can start from top. First option is header. Now this is the logo which is used in the header. If you obviously don't want this thing, remove it, upload your own logo. And light logo, just upload white version of your logo. Now if you want sticky header, make it on, which means if you scroll down, as you can see, the header is fixed at top. This is sticky. And if you want to enable transparent header throughout the website, you can make it on. I would not recommend you to do that. And for background color, border color, all this color can be changed from here. This is only related to header. Then typography, this is Lato and Roboto is used. If you want, you can change this thing. Color scheme, this is the default color scheme which is used. I want to change this thing. Obviously, I want to use this pink color. So let me see the color code for this. Okay, it is this color ED. Let me copy paste it over here. You'll see it. Okay, it is ED6392. And for hover, I want to paste in the same color. I just want to make it a little bit lighter or a little bit darker. Maybe a little bit darker. Okay. Copy it. Paste it over here. All right. So this will change this entire scheme if you click on save. And if you come back to this website, now as you can see, everything will be this pink color. This thing, all these icons and everything. Now we can also change this thing. If you see your header menu, it is still this color. So I'll do one thing. I'll go to header and let's see. We have a logo, header, background color, main menu color. Okay. Under main menu color, under hover and under active, paste in these links. Okay. Now click on save. Come back to this page again, refresh it. Now let's see whether it is working. If you hover over this, now as you can see, this is working. If you go to home page, and if home page is active, this is the color that you'll get. So it is working. Then after that, we have settings. So under settings, the layout is wide, which is fine. I don't want preloader, so it is off, which is good. And this is the gradient that you're using. If you see gradient, it will be combination of these two colors. Back to top button, we do want that, and we do want the back to top button on mobile phone as well. For footer, this is the default style we're using, 4 colors. Now footer links, if you see any link. Now for footer link also, as you can see, hover color is this color. I want to change this thing. I want to make it this pink color. All right. And footer copyright text. So this is the copyright text. I'll just copy it, paste it over here, and instead of my blog or whatever, instead of designed by Eagle Themes, I'll type in designed by Nayyar Shaikh. Okay. And if you want to enter your Facebook, Twitter, all these links, you can enter them over here like this. Click on save. Come back to your website, refresh it. Now as you can see, designed by Nayyar Shaikh, and you have your social media icons as well. Then you have the blog page. So we already have this right sidebar, and rest everything looks good. If you want to have search buttons, I would recommend you, and I would also recommend you to enable tags. Click on save changes. Now page, yeah, it looks good. Google Map we have seen, and rest everything is not really important, so you can just leave them. Now let's finally see the Eagle booking settings. So hover over this and click on settings. Let's see this thing as well from beginning. So first option was booking setting. Now what kind of booking setting we want to use? We want to use inbuilt, so that everything inbuilt basically means that everything will be done on our website, on our platform. So whether it's checkout, billing, everything is done on our website. If you want to, if you select TripAdvisor or booking.com, you just have to enter the link, homepage link for booking.com over here, and once the customer clicks on that button, reserve booking or keep booking or make booking, they will be redirected to booking.com. Now under general option, if you want to upload your hotel logo, select that thing. Now booking button menu. So under this option, select menu 1, click on save changes. Now you'll see that button if you refresh this page. Now as you can see, we have this book online button. So make sure you select this menu 1, and check-in, check-out time, let it be as it is. You can do one thing, you can select this option. Default form entry for adults is 1, for children is 0. You can set, or you can change these things from here. You can change the currency symbol. For example, here it says dollars, although I have in the settings I have made it rupees, if you remember, Indian rupees. So make sure you change this currency from here as well. And square foot, we have already done that thing, and rest everything looks good over here. Go to search page. Now in this search page, we are displaying, make sure you're displaying all these things. If you see it like this, just click on this icon, it will be displayed. And if you see your search page, which is this page, we are not displaying those 4 simple steps. So if you want to display that thing, click on step line, it will display it. And make sure all these things are also displayed. Quick detail elements, availability, all these things are all displayed. Now click on save changes. Come back to this page, refresh it. Changes if not taken place, open this in a new private window. Now as you can see, these options are displaying, but once we display these options, these steps, I don't want to display the title. So I can do one thing, edit this page, and we can get rid of the title, scroll down, and I want to make page title no, update this page, view this page again. Yeah, it is now working. As you can see, that title is gone and we have this option over here. So this is working, and let's see what we have next. Booking page. In the booking page also, I want to give all 3 options. Click on save changes. Room page, I think we have already seen everything is on, which is good. Room archive page, payment settings we have seen, email settings. So you just make sure your email address is present over here. Although I would recommend you to do one thing, and here also you can change the link color just to suit your website color. And under email settings, I would recommend you to watch a video on my channel, YouTube channel. So if you go to my YouTube channel and if you search for Nayyar Shaikh email, something like that, I think if you search for email, you'll get it. Now I would recommend you to watch this video, how to create a business email account. So instead of email like this, realnayyar@gmail.com or whatever at gmail.com or yahoo.com, you can create a business email account. For example, if my website's name is blogdude.com, I can create nayyar@blogdude.com. I would recommend you to watch this video and you'll learn how to create business email account for free. And after that, I would also recommend you to watch the second video, how to fix WordPress not sending email. So if these emails are not properly sent to your customers, you can watch this video. I have explained how to fix that thing as well. Alright guys, so I've just noticed that there is one more thing left. So right now, if you open your room page, your single room page, here you'll see everything is this nice pink color, but these things are not yet that color that we want. I also want these background to also be pink color. Let me show you that in the demo website. Here you can see the background color of these options are also this nice pink color, and the icons color are these white colors. So let's see how we can fix this thing as well. So for this, I would recommend you to open your dashboard in a new page. Now hover over appearance, and under appearance at the bottom, you will see this option, theme editor. Click on that option. Now just click on this button, I understand. Now remember one thing, only do those settings that I'm going to show you right now on your screen. Don't do anything extra. Now here at the right hand side, you'll see assets option. Click on that. Now you'll see CSS option. Click on that option as well. Now under CSS, you will see this option, Hotel Zante, Hotel WordPress theme page template, and in bracket it says assets/css/main.css. Basically, you have to open this main.css file. Click on this file. Now this is the main CSS file. This is pretty big file, I would say. When you scroll down, you can see it has more than 6,000 lines of CSS code. Now you have to do one thing. You can click on this. So click on inside this option and press Ctrl F, okay, to find some code. We want to find a specific code in this page. Now type in .room-info. As you can see on your screen, just type in .room-info and press enter. Now it will search this thing for you. And here, as you can see, wherever it is used, it will display it for you. For me right now, it is on line 6196. So on line 6196, the background color is this color, okay? F5, all these things. Now I want to change this background color to this color, okay? ED6392, this pink color. So this background color will be pink, and after that I want to change this icon's color to white. So you'll see this option, color 606060. Instead of 6060, you'd have to type in FFF. So just type in F 6 times, it will give you this white color. So under this code, .room page, .roominfo, .item I, basically the item option, you have to change the background color to this pink color. And for this option, for color option, you have to make it white. Okay, so just basically do whatever you see on your screen, just do as it is, and click on update file. Now once you do that, if you again come back to this page and refresh it, okay, so if you still don't see these changes on your screen, you can simply copy the link, open it in a new private window. Let's see. Right now, as you can see, after refreshing it for a few times, I can see that thing in my private window, and after some time it will also display on your main website. So this is working fine. Alright guys, so with this tutorial is also 100% completed. I hope you guys find this tutorial helpful. Now if you find this tutorial helpful, make sure you guys subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future notifications. And if you like the video, give a thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, any recommendations for me, you can leave all of those in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one.